So, what did you miss at Jubilee? Yesterday, actually. This hasn't been done on the right day. It's been very busy. And what did you miss? Well, you missed a lot of things. You missed a celebration of the United Church of Canada's 90th birthday, which is actually on Wednesday. And some people will say that institutions should only celebrate 50, 75, 100. That celebrating the years in between seems kind of desperate, like we don't think we're going to make it to 100. And so I talked about why I think we are going to make it to 100, why I celebrate the United Church of Canada. We listened to the story from John's Gospel of the woman at the well, the Samaritan woman, who Jesus meets and shares this living water that wells up into eternal life. This woman who had a conversation with Jesus, a real conversation, where the outcome was not already determined. And in that exchange, she was changed, and her community was changed. And I think that our faith was changed because of that moment. When you think about it, she really is the first apostle. Officially, she's the one that goes out with the good news, and she's a woman. Something to think about. But anyway, I celebrate the United Church of Canada, and we did celebrate the United Church of Canada on Sunday because we also have conversations. We venture into discussions, and we don't know exactly where they're going to go. We trust God. We go to places where we shouldn't maybe go sometimes, where culture or good sense says, no, stay away. Those are not the right people to speaking to. We go and we have those conversations. We speak, and I think it's a good model for ministry, and I think it is the way of the United Church of Canada. And so I have great hope. And we talked about some of those conversations that we've had over the years, but particularly the conversation that we've been having of late with the Truth and Reconciliation Commission. In service, I read the letter from the leaders of the Canadian churches in response to the Truth and Reconciliation Commission, to the reports, to the recommendations. And we recognize that some conversations are not easy. They're very difficult. But you have to go in and you have to listen. You have to be moved. You have to be part, not preaching, not with an agenda, but an actual conversation. Conversations honor both parties. Conversations allow love to be shared. That's a conversation that Church of Canada is involved in right now, and it's the kind of thing we've been doing for 90 years. So we celebrated that, and we encouraged everybody to have those conversations. Dare to speak to somebody without a pre-planned agenda, without knowing where the conversation's going to go. Allow the Spirit to enter in. Allow love to guide instead of good sense. Because good sense tends to keep us well inside our four walls doing good and proper things. And yet, extravagant welcome, reckless loving, real honest conversations take us out into the world where we discover God's love, where we discover that we can flourish, where we discover there is a future not just for us but for all of humanity, all of creation even. So that's what you missed on Sunday if you weren't with us, but hopefully you'll be with us this Sunday because we're having a baptism and that's always fun. Take care. God bless.